G'day. I'm one of them deplorable old men, white men, that Hillary Clinton can't stand. And we know why she can't stand deplorable old white men. She's married to one. I mean, with Bill Clinton reminding her all the time, in her face, she's bound to be thinking, you deplorable, depraved old bastard. And so when she said, you deplorable men, the deplorable, she wasn't thinking of everyone else, she was thinking of Bill. It just came out that way. Her frustration with Bill came out that way. Plus, she's, you might be occasionally, as you get older, you get these memory fluxes, but you're not sure you said the right thing about whatever. And dementia, this thing that ought to be realised, is not such a bad thing in some people. Because if you're older, an older man, and you've got a bit of dementia, you forget which woman's your wife, don't you? Living in a small village, it's not hard to forget which woman's your wife. Or some women, if they've got dementia, they forget which man's their husband. I had this happen to me. And it was a bit of a, I lived in a small town in Australia, and I kept forgetting which woman was my wife. And some big bloke, big Aussie footballer bloke, come up to me and he shoved me on the shoulder and he said, he said, you're a right bastard, you're a right lady's bottom, you are. And that's very offensive. And then he said, your father was a bikie gang. That's what he said to me. Your father was a bikie gang. I said, no, don't give me that bullshit here. My father was a local football team. I've still got their pictures on the wall. Very proud of my mum. Two of the blokes now, one's a mayor, one's a premier of a state. You know, my fathers, I'm proud of them. They really achieved something. Some of them. Some end up in jail, and some end up and sort of into the courts and whatever. But you know, that's what you get when you get numerous fathers. You're bound to get differences in sort of achievements. But also another thing about dementia, which is a bit of a, you can be a bit of a bonus if your missus gets dementia and you haven't got dementia. What you can do is when you sit there watching television, and it doesn't matter if the same show gets repeated all the time, it doesn't matter, it doesn't remember. If you've got your daughter-in-law coming around to make sure she's having a cup of tea or whatever every day, what you can do is say to your missus, excuse me love, I'm just going to go out to get some milk and bread. Leave a note on the table, and that says to your daughter-in-law, just going out for milk and bread, right? Then you can go away to Thailand for a fortnight. Come back in a fortnight's time, bring your milk and bread in, give Mrs. a kiss on the cheek and say, oh, I just got the milk and bread, love, would you like a cup of tea? And you know, yes sweetheart, yes I would like a cup of tea. So don't be too panicky about getting the dementia thing. It can have some good aspects to it. And besides, if you get onto the old Viagra, you give Mrs. a bit every night, you say, oh, it's ages since we made love, darling. And she has got dementia, you can say, well, I'm Rock Hudson. Sorry, all he was a gay, but it doesn't matter. She didn't, before she thought he was a gay, when she thought it was an handsome stud. Oh, I'm Rock Hudson. She's like, oh, you must be Rock Hudson. Because she's got dementia, she don't remember who you are, and it's all exciting all of a sudden for her. Right, so take advantage of life's foibles. Don't look upon them as so sad. Life was meant to be enjoyed. And all this downer stuff. Oh, we're all going to be miserable now. Oh, because the left says we're going to live in fear of climate change, all that shit. No, you don't. Let them live in fear of it. They like living in fear in closets because they're politically programmed people. Anyway, this is a deplorable old man hiding from the flies in sunny Australia.